بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Brother mentioned in Surah Al-Imran بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا. Hold by the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala together and do not be divided. With the hadith he mentioned, he didn't have time to go through it. والذي, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he said, والذي نفسي بيده, by the one he control and own my soul, لا تدخلوا الجنة حتى تؤمنوا. You are not going to enter the paradise, the Jannah, until you become a believer. And you're not going to be a believer until you become loving each other. Loving by the robe of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you're not going to love each other unless if you spread peace among each other. Salam. My dear brothers and sisters, الأخوة في الله دائما ملازمة للتقوى. Brotherhood for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always with taqwa. Always. Brotherhood side by side, connected for what? Just only for the people who have fear or taqwa. And my dear brother, he explained the meaning of taqwa. With this kind of explanation, you always find brotherhood. إذا لا إيمان بدون أخوة. There is no iman, believe, without the brotherhood. And there is no brotherhood without أخوة, without taqwa, without iman. So the iman, a brotherhood, side by side, together. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said clearly, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ أُخْوَةً. The believers are nothing but they are brothers, connected brothers. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Zukhruf, الْأَخِلَّاءُ, listen to this ayah, my dear brothers and sisters, الْأَخِلَّاءُ يَوْمَئِذٍ بَعْضُهُمْ لِبَعْضٍ عَدُوٌّ إِلَّا الْمُتَّقِينَ. Al-Akhilla, Khalil is a friend. All kind of friendship. Every type of friendship in the day of judgment, they will be an enemies. Except the people who have taqwa. Where are those people? They will be under the shade of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. يَوْمَ لَا ظِلَّ إِلَّا ظِلِّهِ. There is no shade but the shade of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear brothers and sisters, that human souls always mixed with iman and taqwa. When the human soul, when the nafs always mixed with iman and taqwa, you will find those people, they always connected to each other. You will look at the person, the way you look, you just love him. Just like, I don't know brother, I love you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we are the Muslims, we don't say I like you, we say I love you. This kind of love with making the Muslims united, brick by brick, like a building, forming a building. Those are the believers, the Muslims. And not only that, my dear brother, listen to this hadith. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, Al-arwahu junudun mujannada. Ya Allah, Al-arwah, the soul of mankind, believers, the uniformed soldiers. Ma ta'arafa minha tulif. Sometimes you see the person, you just love him. And sometimes you see someone else, you just hate him. Not just like here, just like this. Especially those people, they heard the Islam and the Muslims. In fact, my dear brothers and my dear sisters, we are going through calamity and hardship beyond our imagination. We never thought we're going to be in this kind of calamity. And my dear brother, we said, what is going to bring us together is more pressure. Just sitting in the table, we speak about what's going on in London, and then we have to react. Yes, it's good to react, but also Muslims without a plan, a future plan, they are not Muslims. Literally. If you don't know what is your goal, if you don't know what is your target, if you don't know your purpose of existence, what is the benefit of our life? Think about it, my dear brothers and my dear sisters. We must know the reason of existence. We must know very well why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us here on earth, only earth. There is no other creation anywhere else. And I'm talking about the scientists in geology. I'm telling you, there is no one in the moon or Mars or anywhere else. Only on Earth. Why? What is the reason? If you don't know the reason, that means you really have to know. Otherwise, there is no value for your existence. That's why, my dear brothers and sisters, when we speak about the brotherhood, we're going to speak about the three meanings for brotherhood. Number one, al-musawah, the equality between people. Number two, at-ta'awun, cooperation, cooperate between one another. Number three, al-hubb fillah, love for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I get to the subject straight, al-musawah, the equality. في وجود الأخوة تزول كل العصبات الجاهلية. When there is existence of brotherhood, all this of the ignorant time, it will be removed, vanished. And all this kind of, when there is a brotherhood, we cannot make differentiation between this one white and this one black, this one Arab and this one is not Arab. When there is a brotherhood, all these things of discrimination be vanished, should be vanished. As I mentioned the ayah, my dear brother mentioned in Surah Al-Hujurat, يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. يا أيها الناس, Allah Azza wa Jalla is speaking to all mankind. We created you from male and female, Adam and Eve. What is the purpose here? لتعارفوا, to know each other, to meet each other. وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل. Allah Azza wa Jalla created us nations and tribes. And look at this room and this room and see how many nationalities here? Many nationalities. Why we are here? Because La ilaha illallah. Because we are Muslims. We are believers under one flag of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This is the purpose. As I mentioned this morning with the brothers and sisters in Maghrib Institute, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase your knowledge, all of you. Look at their faces. Brothers and sisters, all of them different nationalities. From every place, they left all the pleasure in the weekends and they came to learn. Nothing else but learning. Why? Because they know very well this kind of learning they will be saved from the hellfire. As the ayah the brother mentioned in Surah Al-Imran. وَكُنْتُمْ عَلَى شَفَا حُفْرَةٍ مِّنَ النَّارِ فَأَنْقَذَكُمْ مِنْهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that you almost in the brink of the fire. You almost gone down there. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved you by what? By La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Yes. My dear brothers and sisters, أمام شريعة الله سبحانه وتعالى كلنا سواء. In front of the rules and regulation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all of us equal. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in this last ceremony in Arafat, the only Hajj he did sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on the last Hajj, gathering the people, قال أيها الناس, O people, إن ربكم واحد, your Lord is one Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وإن أباكم واحد, your father is one father, Adam alayhi salam. كلكم لآدم, all of you belong to Adam. وآدم خلق من تراب, and Allah created Adam from sand. And then he says sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, لا فضل لعربي على عجمي ولا أبيض على أسود إلا بالتقوى. There is no superiority over Arab over non-Arab, or white over black, except how much you have taqwa. The standard, the scale is the taqwa, my dear brothers and my dear sisters. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge us about. Definitely, you know the example of Abu Dharr al-Ghaffari and Bilal ibn Rabah radiallahu ta'ala anhuma. Bilal, he was a slave, black man. And Abu Dharr, he is the master of the tribe of Bani Ghifar. A white man and a black man, they are having argument. And the white man telling Bilal, the black man, Ibn al-Sawda, or the son of the black woman. When the Prophet ﷺ heard that, he did not accept this kind of discrimination. قال طف الصاع يا أبا ذر. So you crossed the limit, you crossed the red line, Abu Dharr. And he said, صلى الله عليه وسلم, وليس لابن البيضاء على ابن السوداء فضل إلا بعمل صالح. There is no superiority over the son of the white woman over the son of the black woman, except which one do better than the others. Amal, good deeds. When Abu Dharr, look at the discipline. When Abu Dharr radiallahu ta'ala anhu heard that statement, he slipped on the floor, on the ground. He put his cheek on the sand, on the dust. And he said to Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Ya akhi, step on my face. Step on my face, ask for forgiveness. Of course, Bilal radiallahu ta'ala, he hugged him and kissed him, of course. But this is the discipline and the etiquette of the Sahaba. These brothers speaking about morality. If we really study the morality and absorb it and practice it, will be the best nation ever, inshallah rabbil alamin. This is the chance. This is the chance, my dear brothers and sisters, to practice that. Honestly, look around. Look around. When the media, when my dear brother Muhammad is speaking about the media, they want to pick up the negative things. Whatever good you say, they don't want that, the good thing. They need someone to say anything negative to catch it and spread it and make stories and stories and stories. That they sell. This is the way they sell their products. Otherwise, they're not going to sell anything. So it is in your hand to fix and correct, my dear brothers and sisters, with the knowledge. Together, not alone. Yes. أمام شريعة الله, in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the law and the revelation of Allah, all of us sawat, equal in the day of judgment. In the gathering land, we'll be resurrected together. All of us will be in the gathering land. All of us the same. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us of that day and make us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, put us under His shade. Number 2, at-ta'awun, cooperation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, help you one another in virtuous and righteous and piety, but do not help one another in sin and transgression. And the hadith of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, المؤمن للمؤمن كالبنيان يشد بعضه بعضا. And he did like this. He said, the believer are to another believer just like a bricks. And the bricks forming a building together. Together. And if we are together, united, we will never be defeated. Put this in mind. And of course, what the brother mentioned in scratch in Hadith Sahih al-Bukhari, Sa'd ibn al-Rabi' radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and Abd al-Rahman ibn Auf, when Abd al-Rahman came to Medina, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he told Sa'd ibn al-Rabi', he is your brother. Look at this help. He is your brother. قال تعال يا أخي إلى بيتي. Come to my house. And he said, listen, my dear brothers and sisters, قال, I am the most wealthy man in Medina. If you can practice this, then you are a real brother. And actually, this morning when I was coming from Des Moines, and the brother Miralam is sitting in the corner drinking coffee there, and he told me that. He didn't know what is the topic. He didn't know what is the topic. And then he was mentioning this to say, the brother, when he put your hand in the bucket of your brother, and take anything you want, and the brother never count the money after that. And Sa'd, that's what he did. He said this, I am the most wealthy man I split my money two half. One half for me and one half for you. And the hadith, of course, I have two wives. Look which one you like, the one I will divorce, and after the iddah you marry her. Maybe this is extreme to some people. But this hadith, this happened, my dear brothers and sisters. To some people, maybe, how come he do something like this? You know what? That's what we're talking about, brotherhood. That's what we're talking, the bond between the brothers. I can sacrifice everything for me and my brothers, my dear brothers and sisters. And not only that, the best cooperation, and we really have to open our mind and our heart. The Prophet ﷺ said, Al-mu'minu mir'atu akhi. Al-mu'min is a mirror for his brother. What does that mean? Maybe Ibrahim cannot see the mistakes. I cannot see my mistakes. But you can. With love and passion you come. Not because you have some certain idea in mind to come, you want to prove yourself. No. This advice, the Prophet ﷺ قال الدين النصيحة. Ya Allah, الدين, the way of life is nasiha to each other. Advice to each other with love, to progress, to make it better than before. That is the nasiha, my dear brothers. It is the best ta'awun and the best cooperation. That wallahi, the Prophet ﷺ said in the long hadith, Allah fi awni al-abd ma daba al-abd fi awni akhi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give help to any servant as far as you're helping your brother. Yes. Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and when Ramadan come, he make i'tikaf the whole month of Ramadan next to the black stone. His Kaaba, with the black stone, they know this place belongs to Ibn Abbas, Ahl al-Bayt. No one can attack or take over this place. And one day, one man came straight to Ibn Abbas, whispering in the ear of Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas, he take his shoes, and he left al-Kaaba, and he left the i'tikaf in the month of Ramadan. And then what happened? My dear brothers and my dear sisters, after a while he came back. They wondered, what's going on? What happened, Ibn Abbas? My brother came to me to ask me for help, and I went to help him. And he said, لَسَيْرِ خُطْوَةٍ في قضاء حاجة أخي المسلم, just to go one step to help my brother, my Muslim brother, قضيت أم لم تقضى, it's fulfilled or not, happened or not, I went just to help and do my best. أحب إلي أن أعتكف عند الحجر الأسود 70 سنة, just to go and help, better than to sit next to the black stone having with i'tikaf, better than 70 years with i'tikaf just to go and help my brother. I want you to think about those examples, my dear brothers and sisters. Now I came to the last one, and all of us will speak about it. And definitely imams and scholars and conventions speak about love, حب في سبيل الله, for the sake of Allah. Brother, I really love you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's take some examples, and let's make ourselves in the scale, in the measurement here, to see, I really love him, or just different love. What kind of love here? And you are the judge. But definitely you are, inshallah, one among those people, they love each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know the hadith, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, سَبْعَةٌ يَظِلُّهُمُ اللَّهُ تَحْتَ ظِلِّهِ يَوْمَ لَا ظِلَّ إِلَّا ظِلِّهِ. Everybody know this hadith with Sahih al-Bukhari and Muslim and Riyadh al-Salihin. Everybody love this hadith about 7 characteristics of people, 7 types of people. One of those people, رَجُلَانْ تَحَابَّا فِي اللَّهِ, 2 men or 2 women, of course, they love each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. اجتمعا عليه وتفرقا عليه. They meet each other by the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they leave, depart from each other also for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm not going to do this hadith, but I want to go around the hadith with some other hadith. Khabib ibn Adi radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was a capture in the time of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Prophet in Medina. And Khabib radiallahu ta'ala anhu is in Mecca. They captured him and now they want to kill him. Abu Lahab, he came to him. Now that's it, they are ready just to kill him, in the long story. And he said, what do you think if you are in Medina with your children and your wife, and Muhammad is here. What do you think about that? Imagine they are ready to kill him, and what do you think? Just think that you are in Medina with your wives and your kids, and Muhammad is here, and we're gonna kill him. And they reply back to him, فَجَابَ لَا وَاللَّهِ لَا وَإِنْ أُصِيبَ بِشَوْكَةٍ. If there is, I don't accept even the thorn touch or hurt the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'd rather to be killed here, sacrifice myself for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is the best of brotherhood, my dear brothers and my dear sisters. He can say it and maybe he will be saved, but he refused even to mention that. In معركة اليرموك, the battle of اليرموك, عكرمة ابن أبي جهل صحابي رضي الله تعالى عنه، سهيل ابن عمرو رضي الله تعالى عنه، والحارث ابن هشام رضي الله تعالى عنهم جميعا. They got wounded in the battle. And now they ask him for water. Normally when the people in this situation, they feel thirsty, so much thirsty, especially before death. And Ikrimah, he asked for water, and they bring him water to drink. And he looked next to him and said, Suhail, he is thirsty too. And he said, give the water to Suhail. The one he brought the water, he gave it to Suhail. Suhail radiallahu anhu, he saw Al-Harith and gave it to Al-Harith. When he went to Al-Harith, Al-Harith no, gave it to Ikrimah. When he went to Ikrimah already dead. And they went to Suhail ibn Amr radiallahu anhu, they say he already dead, and Al-Harith ibn Hisham already died. My dear brother and sister, that's sacrifice. It's a sip of water, and we know, they know each other, they know the one they will be killed. They will be dying. Sooner or later they will die. My dear brothers and sisters, the hadith we always mention when we were in the school, in the Islamic school especially, say, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. Say that no one have a complete iman, perfect iman, until you love for your brother what you love for yourself. This is the standard. Do you need to be a real mu'min, a real believer, strong believer? Think about your brother before you think about yourself. When the Prophet ﷺ said, think about your neighbor, and he never mentioned what kind of neighbor. And until you also think about your neighbor, think about your brother. Especially, my dear brothers and sisters, if you are in a position and you know very well, and I receive many emails from brothers, they asking for people to work with them. Computer company or medical or this or that. It's very important to always, when in your company there is a position, contact the imam. Because the imam definitely someone will help, inshallah. You need this kind of help. Think about it. And that is the iman. We'll go further, my dear brothers and sisters, about the first hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith, and listen to the hadith, قال ما تحاب اثنان في الله إلا كان أحبهما إلى الله أشدهما حبا لصاحبه. Say, if there's two people love each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Two people love each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the most, the one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the most, the one he loves his brother more. If you love your brother more, this means this indication that Allah loves you more. وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ. This kind of a challenge to do good. That is the challenge, my dear brothers and sisters. So never ever say, I love you, unless if you really, your heart love that person. If not, try to bring this love with action. Not with tongue, with action. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned, قال, إذا المسلم إذا لقى أخاه المسلم. Listen to this hadith. Wallah, it's so beautiful hadith. All the hadith are beautiful, but this one is unique. If you meet your brother, the Muslim brother, فأخذ بيده, shake hand, تحاتت ذنوبهما. Their sin, while you are shaking hands, of course, sisters or brothers, brother with brother, sister with sisters, and your sin will be dropped, and their sin will be flying away, goes away, just like a dry leaf in the windy day. Windy day and dry leaf, the leaf will be gone. So gone with the wind, your sin will be gone with the wind too. When you shake hands with love. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters. And the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, You know, in the dunya, we always have a brother speaking about ikhtilaf. Sometimes with this kind of ikhtilaf cause some kind of enmity, some kind of problem. Sometimes cause backbiting, slandering, and someone will die. The one you have the right will die before that person will come together and love each other again. But in the day of judgment, both of them, they are pious and righteous people standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaking to the one, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those people. Not make it a problem. I'm standing before Allah, and Allah give us the choice. And Allah Azza wa Jalla telling that person have the right to say, انظر خلفك, look behind you. فينظر خلفه, he look behind him. فيرى قصرا جميلا. He look at a beautiful mansion behind him. فيسأل الله, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, أتعرف لمن هذا القصر? Do you know this qasr, this mansion, this castle belong to whom? Your reply, this castle belong to the messenger, or Siddiq, or Shaheed, one of righteous, or Shaheed, or martyr. فيقول الله هذا القصر لمن يعطني الثمن. This mansion for the one who give the price. Price? There is no money, no credit card in that day. What is the price, Ya Rab? What is the price? قال أن تعفو عن أخيك. To forgive your brother. قال عفوت عنه. I forgive him. قال خذ بيده واذهبا لذلك القصر. Take his hand and go to that castle together. This is the sign, my dear brothers and my dear sisters. So the last hadith I want to mention and share with you, inshallah. MashaAllah, this phones, MashaAllah, with the music all the time, interrupting and may Allah forgive us. Wallahi, it's so beautiful sometimes when you come. This one of kind of brotherhood, especially in the masjid. When you come to the masjid, one of the strong brotherhood, really, if you love Allah and you love the masjid, the most important thing and the first thing, take the phone and turn it off. Not vibrate. Off. Because anyway, if you are reciting Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah, and ring, you're not going to talk. Some people do, by the way. But the issue is not doing that. The issue is really, if you don't care about your salah, care about the brother next to you or sisters together. And mashallah, sometimes my husband or my wife send me this ring. And what is ring? This song, love song. I know, you don't have to show the love in the heart, inshallah. If you, by the way, if your husband or your wife, they try to show love in front of the people, that's not love. They're acting. Trust me with that. Anyway, Abu Idris al-Khawlani, one of the tabi'een, first tabi'een, he went to Mu'adh ibn Jabal. Mu'adh ibn Jabal, radiallahu anhu, one of the great of the Sahaba. He's the carrying the flag of the skulls in the day of judgment. And he came to him, Abu Idris, and he said, Ya Mu'adh, wallahi inni uhibbuk. Oh Mu'adh, wallahi, I love you for the sake of Allah. And Mu'adh radiallahu ta'ala قال أبشر ثم أبشر, you have the good news. What is the good news? And listen, what is the good news? قال ينصب لطائفة من الناس كراسي حول العرش. There's some certain people, there will be every Friday, there is some certain chairs among, actually in the gathering land, among the throne of Allah, or front of the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, كراسي حول العرش. يخاف الناس ولا يخافون. يفزع الناس ولا يفزعون. هم أولياء الله الذين لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. The people in that day, they'll be in fear and afraid. The hadith in al-Tabarani, in fear. But those people are not afraid. Scared, those people are not scared. They are the companion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no fear and no grief. So, O Messenger of Allah, who are those people? قال هم المتحابون في الله تعالى. Those people, the people, they love each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So my dear brothers and sisters, the importance of brotherhood, especially now, more important more than any other time in life. Because we need it strongly. You know what I need from you now? To stand all of you up. Seriously. Everybody stand up. Sisters too, stand up please. Stand up. Everybody stand up. Only the old people can sit. If you old, sit. If you very old, stand up. What I need from you, brother and brother, hug each other and say to brother or sisters, I love you for the sake of Allah. Hug. I want to see hugging here. Hugging. We're not in a church. I know that. We are Muslims. Mighty, inshallah. Hug. Hug. Ah, yes. That's what I'm talking about. I will hug all of you. Just wait. MashaAllah. After that, sit down after you hug. Imagine, I guarantee, inshallah, your sin, inshallah, will be erased. Say, inshallah. Stop. Only one. Some people, they say it's very important to have 3 hugs. One is enough, inshallah. One is enough. Okay, my dear brothers and sisters, I really, when the brother Harun and the brothers, they say, what is the topic? I said, you know the best things, all of us, if we speak about unity, is the best things. Sisters, that's good enough, mashallah. Mashallah, that is the unity. And wallahi, if we are united, we will never be defeated. Put this in mind. Together, we can make difference. Together, we can change. Together, we'll be victorious, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen. Say inshallah. I don't want to continue more than that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you. Jazakumullah khair wa barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.